Amanda yells back, I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. I don't even know what that shit means. Like, what? Twee hipster? Normcore? I've never heard of this shit. I really haven't. I'm too old for this. I've heard of hipsters, which I'm not really a big fan of the hipster thing. Bats are, like, cool, though. Pity. I thought your daughter was cool, but she's not. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Where everybody knows my name. Dream Daddy is the game. I'm gonna hop on that cock. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? No. Honey, you aren't goth. I could tell by the way you dress. I would have noticed if you were goth. I mean, you got this choker, like, collar thing on. That's a little bit gothy. The movie itself would count, but it doesn't make you goth. That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Blood March. At your service. Blood March? Really? You think that's his real last name? You think he changed it to that so he could be a cool vampire? Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Really? Damn. Fucking... He is such a vampire. He bowed and brought out the rose. Are you hitting on my daughter? She is not of age for that, sir. She is not of age. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Oh my god, are they flirting with each other? Are you guys gonna get it on? Jesus Christ, I feel jealous. He's mine. Do you know how to treat a lady? Oh no, it's the creepies. It's the creepy kids. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twins appear. Are they speaking in unison? They are really fucking weird. Those are demon kids. Huh, hey! Won't you come and play with us? These kids are really creepy. I would not go play with those kids, Amanda. I would not do it. Come play with us. Forever. Nope. Nope. I would have put those kids up for adoption. I don't know what the fuck these parents kept those kids around for. They aren't the ugliest kids, but they're definitely demons. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this. I don't think that's a shtick. Well, I mean, they're twins, so it is, it's kind of, but mostly it seems like it's demons. Christian and Christy. Christ and Christ. Slowly back away. That's the Antichrists. Where do you think they got that from? Mary just starts talking out of nowhere. Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. Oh, this relationship is in shambles. You two are not happy together, I can tell. You guys hate each other. You both want different dicks. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Shut up! What? Taped over the VeggieTales with The Shining? Well, that explains it, actually. I can understand why the kids are doing that, then. That almost seems logical. Maybe they aren't demons. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Kresh? Wasn't he with you? You know, I'm over here trying to talk to him. You guys just coming in here interrupting my conversation with your weird-ass religious family cult thing going on. You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Am I supposed to respond? Because I would really like to. I would really like to be like, yeah, true. Let them eat dirt. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. I should have gave you a southern voice. It's my fourth. Yup, you've had a couple kids. And I have squeezed 4 little... You're too much information. I don't need to know about how you squeezed them out of your vagina. Sweetheart, could you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. Yeah, these guys fucking hate each other. They really do. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. She's a cheating hoe. She's a trifling hoe. But I still like Mary. She's funny. I like her writing. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. She won me over with I'm a ghost. I'll never forget. Oh my god, what? Whoa! Lucian is his son. I should have pieced that together the minute I saw him, because I said he's an edgy emo kid. I'm an edgy emo kid. I said we look like we would hang out. Damn, I should have put that together. Now I really want to fuck you, because your son's also very hot. I'll wait for him to be 18 before he joins us. Don't worry. Dad, can we go now? So they having the same voice makes sense. Lucian, have I introduced you to Dantarius yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you, my mortal enemy from Amanda's school. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. I like you. I like you, Damien. At least you're like not the douchebag type. You seem like a gentleman. You seem very old school. I like it. I mean, I like douchebags too. Don't get me wrong. Lucian bows. Stop. He bowed. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Oh my god, sassy as fuck. Will you please marry my daughter? I'll marry your dad. You marry my daughter. Does that make it weird? I think that's still okay. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Oh god, are you a hipster too? Veggie burgers? I have nothing against vegans. I really don't. The only thing I have against is whenever vegans or any kind of radical shoves it in my face and makes me feel bad about liking meat or whatever. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? I thought he was gonna say vegan. Yup. So your dad's a vampire and you're a vegan though? Make that 2 veggie burgers. I thought you were a vampire, but you don't eat blood? Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. So you're both vegetarians. That's not what I expected at all. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Yeah, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Scandalous! Can't believe I didn't notice that before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. That's interesting, because I grew up in, like, Catholic household, and we were told, like, tattoos were sin and crap. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Oh my god, could they be any more fucking cliche? My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. Think it's healing up pretty good. I used to do stuff like that, try and make myself tattoos with like burning and weird things like that. Lucian, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty... This guy. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? Oh my god. You don't know? Aren't you religious? 666 is the devil. I don't know. I just thought it looked sick, man. It's 666. It's the fucking devil. How did he not know that? Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Okay, so he does know that that number is the sign of the devil. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Yeah, I mean, he's not as bad as I thought he would be. He's pretty lenient. He's pretty cool. He's pretty open-minded. It just, you know, I don't know. I would think maybe like a sailor or the Navy or something if he has an anchor as a tattoo. Talk to Robert and Brian. We gotta go to Matt. We gotta go to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. I might be allowed to talk to everybody, but I don't want to risk it. So we gotta go talk to Matty boy. My sexy man. There he is. Oh, yummy. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Craig doesn't have a fucking clue what these guys are talking about. You can tell who's smart. They have glasses. He does not have glasses. And he looks like a fucking jock hanging out with two really smart guys. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like that, say, the Rococo period, and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. I didn't understand most of what you just said. I really didn't. It's too much, too big of words. It was hard for me to comprehend. And I failed art history 3 times. It's the only class I failed that many times. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Ah, Craigster, he's trying to get up on my dick. I know it, Craigster. I know. Can't blame you. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I actually feel you on that one. And I knew you wouldn't, cause like, no. Talk to Craig. Well, that's rude. I know I'm playing as an asshole, but to ignore my ex-friend, like, he's not an ex-friend, but my old friend. I mean, I'm only here for Matt. So, I'm sorry, Craig. I'm sorry. We'll go get a bro brunch soon. I could care less about Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong. But I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. I feel like I'm just reading words and not understanding them. There's no wrong comparing one work of art to another. Well, that's hard to argue, because some people would say the other paintings are better. It's not necessarily about skill, but I agree that you can say, well, that painting's better made, better quality, took longer. I don't know. Artists will fight about this forever. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. I'm pretty lost. I kind of started to understand it, though. I had to reread it, but I get what they're saying. So you're saying technically you could be better at art. Well, sure. You could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. See? And that's where you can't really argue with artists, because it's all about personal taste. It's all about what you find the most appealing. Some people like portraits, some people like still life, some people like abstract, some people like, and it's like technically, sure, one is more difficult than the other, but overall, it's just a matter of what the fuck you like. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead! Shut up. Oh my god, I want to say that, but I like Matt. I mean, I actually think that that's kind of what I said. Like, it's all subjective. It's all your opinion, you know? How do you mean? Well, that's paintings of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Shut up. You're embarrassing me, Dontarius. Is that even his painting? Please let that... Oh, no. That's a Marguerite. Right, sorry, you can't blame me. It's my accent. I just didn't know how to say that in English. Jerk. Aw, Matt. I love you, Matt. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Yeah, I got as much. I accidentally skipped something. He said, do you like Van Gogh or Picasso better? That's all he was asking. I accidentally skipped it whenever I clicked. I don't see a way to go back. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Yeah, Matt, you dumb oaf. How could he choose between those two things? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too, bro. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's awesome. Exactly, Matt. Exactly.
Nice.
Just 1 minute about that. Oh, God. You really are a teacher, aren't you? You're so obnoxious. I cannot handle you. Stop it. Then Mr. Know-It-All. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. I can tell. Dontarius, how are you liking the neighborhood? If I tell you that I like the black house compared to the white house, are you going to turn this into an argument and a debate about art? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly, especially the hot daddy who sucked my dick at the fucking bar.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. I bet that's Matt's daughter.
Hey.
Yep, that's probably her. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Ooh, you're borderlining on hipster. Really bad. You got the coffee shop, you got the fucking music, you got the fucking flower crown, and I still don't think that you need those glasses. I think you just wear those glasses to be cool. Am I cool now? See? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. Oh, daughter bird! But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Damn, you got a sassy daughter. Ha. Hey, Dontarius, this is my daughter. Well, she has glasses, so maybe it is hereditary. Maybe I'm not giving you enough credit. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. The one-upper's daughter. Dad, look! I'm making friends! Are you making friends? You better be making friends. I was before you came over here and embarrassed me, Amanda. You're an embarrassment. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. This is gonna make me sneaking out of your class and failing all of my classes really awkward. But I gotta hop on that Noah dick, and so, you know.
Oh.
He's very excited to say, yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper. Overdue term paper? Well, I'm just hearing about this now, Missy. Ha 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 ha. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Okay, am I not? I don't care either, because obviously, like I already said, I don't give a shit. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. He doesn't acknowledge the fact at all that his daughter has a missing paper. He's just like, I'm fucking proud she used them finger guns. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? I don't know. I haven't met your son yet. Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest Hemingway? That's your son's name? What? Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Damn, you couldn't be more of a snobby English freak, could you?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag off his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Oh, he's a bad boy. Maybe I want to get with him. Unbelievable. Excuse me. I want to see him. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? He's still got that baby hooked up to his stomach. Like, that baby he never lets that baby out of that harness, does he? Is he just too lazy to hold his baby? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Sounds like his kid's very young, actually. A young troublemaking bully. And, like, dude, the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the fucking yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard, too. Damn, that sucks. Oh, yep, look at that little bully. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Dontaris, this is my son, Ernest. Well, maybe if you didn't name him Ernest Hemingway, he wouldn't be a failure at life. With a name like that, he was bound to rebel. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. ... Hugo nudges him impatiently. ... Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest! Answer the man with more earnest of a response. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. That's the funniest thing. Like, people will ask these questions. I call it social foreplay, because, like, it's basically getting into the nitty-gritty parts of a conversation. It's just that boring, well, how are you? What do you do? Oh, no. Like, and nobody really gives a shit about the answers to those questions most of the time. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Dad, you're the one embarrassing me. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to the stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Why is he standing in the fucking corner? He seems nice. Don't lie, Dontaris. They all know you're lying out your ass right now. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. Why? What happened? Did your wife die too? As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Yeah, he does. He resents you. He hates you with a fiery, burning passion. He's probably gonna light your house on fire with you inside of it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get, you know? True. That's actually really true. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Yeah, look at me. I am a fucking, yeah, no. Stop. You're embarrassing me. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See? That right there. You can't say that. That doesn't make you fucking cool, Dontaris. You're not cool. You're just as a lame-o like all of us. Well, my kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I don't really think about it. I'll ask Smashley next time I smash her.
Oh.
I think we just gotta accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Matt, and I have respect for it. And accept our fates to unironically wear socks with sandals. Yet you're the only one that's wearing hipster glasses and a fucking hipster crown. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. This is why I'll never have kids. I never have to feel that way. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. Does she? No, I don't know about all that. I'd say, I mean, she seems to have a good relationship with you. Y'all are pretty good, but I wouldn't say she thinks we're cool.
Nice.
I yell across the yard to my daughter, you're so embarrassing. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs, and she keeps laughing. I bet she fell on the ground laughing so hard. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. Yeah, I'm a great dad. I encourage drugs, alcohol, sex, and I go out and have one-night stands. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Yeah, you guys are not best friends. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Your kid's going down the path of juvenile delinquency that ends in, jail. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Yeah. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? No, I'd say it's teen years. Usually it's the high school years, not college. Though you guys probably will get further apart. She's going to be living far away. You guys won't talk as often, won't see each other as often. Don't let us eat up your time, Dontarius. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Oh, so I can do all of them. I was worried it was going to only let me talk to certain ones. I'm not interested in Brian, but we can go check out how Robert's feeling after I, defiled that hot ass of his. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. What do you mean feels the same? Hey, guys. Dontarius, how the heck are ya? You are acting like we've been friends forever. We just met. Setting into the new neighborhood, alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Why are you telling me about your fucking TV? You're one of those, aren't you? You're a rice gum. A rice gum Jake Paul flexing motherfucker. I don't need you to flex your shit in my face. Oh boy. Dontarius, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, I stuck my dick in his ass and his mouth. Just a little bit. Yes, I believe we met briefly. Yeah. You aren't sure? Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh God, what does it mean? I don't know, and I usually know things. That sounds scary. How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on his whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great! Looks like my friend's becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, I stuck part of myself in him. Us dads. Robert has a kid? Yeah, that's surprising, but not at the same time. Yeah, I just wonder if he abuses his kids. Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool. That's cool. It really doesn't feel like he would have kids, but, I mean, anybody can get kids. We stand in an incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until, see, I didn't want to come over and talk to you guys because of this reason. This is awkward. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh my god, is that from that fucking show? I love it. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Yeah, that was getting really fucking awkward. They're talking about that ghost trucker show. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck, I guess, since you want to be boring. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we even survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Damn, this got kinky as fuck. That's child pornography. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. Damn, she is cold as ice. Did you see the way she started smiling? Like, yeah, see? That's so cold-blooded. I like it. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Yeah, that's a problem, but you don't really need to cook her. Just eat her. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. If you say you love that show more than me, or somehow imply that, or say that you've met the actors, or something else, I'm going to rip your fucking nutsack off. It's the best. Especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and... Oh no, is that a spoiler? Flint... Okay. Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yes! It's such high quality reality television. It sounds fucking awesome. I would watch the shit out of that. So you guys are having a little bonding moment now. But it's not gonna erase the fact that you're a fucking, like, a one-up-in know-it-all. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Ugh, gross. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over. Use your imagination. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Stop being logical. So she must be really smart or just really logical. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Dorks. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Please don't really start a fire. It will not end well. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Yeah, she seems logical, like very logical minded. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait. Where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Why are you getting so insecure about this? It was just a fuck. Jesus Christ, he knows Mary too. Mary and him. He brought her up at the fucking party. He's probably fucked her. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I don't really want to be in this conversation anymore. I only came over here to maybe talk to Robert. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Logical-minded thinking kids don't usually get along with most kids because most kids aren't like that and they cannot understand those people. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Maybe, but I'm never gonna forgive or forget what he did to me. This is my vendetta, and I will always look at you as my mortal enemy. Oh God, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it again? Is he about to one-up me? Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There you go. You're starting to one-up me again. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Damn.